I predict you're going to fall in love with Meadow Blooms by Hot Off the Press. This is the collection, and let me go step by step. So I'm going to set these aside, and we'll get started with, of course, the 12 by 12 papers. Now, there are 12 of them. They are double-sided. They are cardstock. I did say papers, but they are cardstock, and they are 65-pound cover weight, 176 GSM. And let me show you what you can see. So here is the first one. Now these are printed in 2-page sections. So this is the first, meaning that they are connected here. It is a micro dot. All you do is this to separate them. That easy. There is the back of the first one. Oh, how pretty. And here is the second in pinks and those meadow blooms on the back. Here we have the next collection, and you can see the blue and the text behind it. There's the back of it with the tiny meadow blooms. Again, they're micro-perfed. And here is the fourth sheet. And you can see this kind of soft yellow. And the back side, again, a tiny print all over. Then we have some of the cutouts. Now, there are a total of 56 cutouts in this package. You can see 6, 7, 8, 9 of them right here. On the back side, more of the tiny flowers, which is so perfect for meadow blooms. Then we have all of these. Now, as you can see, most of them have greetings. However, some of them just have the art, and that's so that you can overlap them, use them separately, whatever you like. And on the back side of that, there is some foliage. Very, very pretty. Okay, so this is the 12 by 12. Just to give you some ideas, now these are on the back of the package. This is hot off the press, so you know there are always going to be ideas to jumpstart your creativity. So for the scrapbook page, this is the one that we have on the package, and isn't that beautiful? We've used our oval doily and some of the cutouts, some of the die cuts, and also some of the chipboard. So we'll get to that later, but isn't that just perfect? Now you can also do cards, of course, and here is the one that's on the back of that package. You can see layering 2 of the smaller prints along with one of the cutouts, and just a bow and some copper jewel dazzles is all that it takes. Now we're going to get into the coordinating solid cardstock. Here's the package. Allows you to see all 12 of the colors, and they are just beautiful. So of course, you know there's a cutting die coming, so we needed to have all of those colors. And let me just show them to you. So there's the green, kind of a medium green, with a red on the back side. Very fun. Well, there is a bit of red in those meadow blooms, so we needed to have that. We have the lilac, and then on the back is the lavender. We have a blue and a soft blue on the back side, purple backed with white. Okay, then we have a pink with a light pink, a deeper yellow with a light yellow on the back. So those are the 12 colors, and you get 2 of each. Now we also have, of course, the 6 by 6. Now it's the same images that we just saw, but in a smaller format. In this case, there are 4 of each one, and there are a total of 24 sheets. You're going to get 112 cutouts. Oh my goodness. And it is the same way as what I showed you in the 12 by 12. There's that beautiful, beautiful look. Don't you just love that with the text behind it? Very pretty with few butterflies in there. So the back side of that, they're micro-perf. It's going to do that. There's the pink, and on the back side, here we have the blue section and micro-perfed. There you go, into the tan, and on the back of it with those yellows, getting into the cutouts, the tiny prints, more cutouts, more tiny prints, all of those together into this. Now, what might you do? Well, here's what our design team did. Is a card. Now our cards are 5 by 6.5, and you might just wonder, okay, so what are you going to do with that extra ½ inch? Well, this is a perfect example. Put some of the solid meadow blooms down, and then put a one of the 6 by 6 papers, trim it off, add some of the cutouts, and you are good to go. A bow on the side. We've got some pink border dazzles top and bottom, and we have some blue dazzles all kind of fluttering through the artwork and on those cutouts. Now, speaking of artwork and extra art that you can have, we always have die cuts to go. And there are 31, because that's what the die holds. And there are 2 different sheets. And again, like the cutouts, many of them have greetings, but some only have the art. That way you can layer them, you can use them together, or you can stamp on them, put dazzles, whatever you like. And there are, of course, ideas on the packaging. In fact, here is one. And you can see this is using the solid and the patterned Meadow blooms, plus one of those cutouts, and layering 2 of those die cuts and foam taping 1. We've added some teal jewel dazzles. You can see that flash of color. For the second example, I thought it was really clever, again, using some of the pattern paper down first, the 6x6 here, and then a smaller strip at the bottom. Here is the die cut, there's that border that was also folded in half to go behind this die cut. This one has been foam taped on top, looks really great. And then we have some straight line dazzles at the top and the bottom, so that helps. Of course, we're going to have some chipboard, and the chipboard is just such a good savings and a fun product to work with. Again, hot off the press, you know there's going to be an idea, but let me give you a close-up to that idea. And here you can see, look how fun this, the front 3 inches was cut off, and then a circle was die cut using our 12 circles and scallops out of the solid, and then also out of the pattern cardstock. But look how the chipboard has been colored with the tri-blend markers. Just really lovely. And you can glue them one on top of the other, as was done right here. But isn't that just lovely? So beautiful look, plenty of room to write your message also. There are 18 pieces in this pack. And then we have our final piece, and that is our cutting die. Now there are 6 pieces here, so you can see that you're getting 3 flowers, and then, or excuse me, 4 flowers. You're getting 2, a fern and some leaves to really allow you to mix and match. And here is what Lene did. She made an oval out of the patterned, and put some of the flowers there. You can see how she die cut them out of different colors, did some inking along the edges, and wrapped the whole thing in foam tape and glued it to the front of her card. Really fun. I'm sure you're going to have a great time, not only with the cutting dies, but the chipboard, but the die cuts, and the 6x6, as well as the solid. It's just going to be so useful. And of course, the 12x12. All of this in the Meadow Blooms collection. And all of it is by Hot Off the Press, and all of it is exclusively here at paperwishes.com.